Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Feast or Released. Today, we dive into the women's bracket as we begin the first round with Tiffany White and Kay Storm. Both of these women looking to make a huge start to the tournament here. Also, folks, feel free to vote for who you think is going to be winning this opening contest. Is it going to be Tiffany White or will it be Kay Storm? Please vote in the comment section to the right of your screen. If you're watching us from YouTube, make sure to catch us live only on Twitch TV in the near future. We are going to be trying to stream every Tuesday until there are only 2 members of the Ring the Bell roster left. 1 man, 1 woman. And now Tiffany White with a nice little sidekick there. Of course, the winner of this match will be meeting Cora Reeves in the quarterfinals. Knee bar perfectly placed against the former tag champ, Tiffany White. There we go, a nice combination of strikes and a super kick from Tiffany. Into the cover, hook of the far leg, and a kick out at 1. You gotta say, last week we saw the men's tournament begin with their first round action, and you gotta admit how insane it was. Excited to see what the women can put on this week. Is a nice little jumping somersault cutter there, somersault neck breaker from Storm. Oh my goodness, and White with the counter. Now Tiffany White gonna pick her up. Of course, Jeff the ref counting it. And White gonna get her right back in the ring. It looks like Kay was trying to create some space, but Tiffany White saying no thank you. Get over here. Big boot to the jaw. It looks like into the cover, hook of the far leg again, and another kick out at 2. Of course, folks, if you are just joining us for the first time, if you lose a match, you are fired. That is the name of this game. Big Superman punch. Or I guess Superwoman punch. There from Tiffany White. Jay Charleston in attendance tonight. You can see him in the front row. Although he has some big matchups coming up next week. We'll take a look at the men's bracket at the end of the night. But Jay Charleston here tonight, as well as the U.S. champ Adam White. Coming on out here. And we'll see what happens in this first round. Everybody, even the competitors, want to see who's going to be the last person standing. Or I guess rather now we've come to find last people standing. 1 man, 1 woman. Uh-oh, there we go. Backflip. Out of the corner. Ducks the clothesline. Jeff the ref almost getting in the way there. Accidentally playing screen spoiler. And nice neck breaker from Storm. Big knee to the back of the head. Of course, both of these women found themselves... Oh, wait a second. Has her hooked? No. Tiffany breaks out of it into a nice, beautiful suplex. Could have bridged out of it. And here we go. Oh, a dodge there. A second dodge. And neck breaker. But it's going to hold on. Into the last chancery. Locked in once again. Storm's near the ropes, but I don't think she's within arm's reach. And you see that left hand is trapped. Oh, wait a second. I thought she was going for a tap there. But no, able to break out. Now Storm bringing her over to the ropes. See what's in store here. Gonna throw her off. Ducking under. Both women collide. And a running forearm shot. It looks like 100% of voters are going for Kay Storm right now. So we'll see how this goes. If 100% of voters are correct, into the cover, hook at the far leg. 1, 2, and no. we go. White rolls out. Here you go. Duck under. Big neck breaker. Neck breaker from Storm. And now out here on the floor, fisherman suplex onto the floor. Not a lot of give there, that's for sure. Okay, Storm just twisting the arm. Oh, wait a sec, has her up now. Big backbreaker. White trying to get up here. Storm trying to, I don't know what, if she was trying to play for that count out. No, not in time. Oh, wait a sec. In and out. Has her confused. Irish whip into the corner. White now back in control. Big high knee. Just send her into the ball. I'm going to stomp a mud hole in case Storm. There it is. Shoot the ropes. And a big boot. Big boot connects. Storm now has her up. No! Tiffany White. With that beautiful cutter, that could be it. No. Oh, wait a sec. Tiffany White setting up for maybe a second one. No, the dodge there from Storm. Big half and half. Of course, Tiffany White, no stranger to tournaments, winning the B1 Climax to start out the year. Could she win another tournament? Okay, Storm now has her up. Here it is. Big. Oh! Eye of the Storm. No! Uh-oh, she's setting up for it. Is it a second? Oh, has her hooked. A second Eye of the Storm. Into the cover. That's got to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the second round, or rather the quarterfinals, it's K-Storm. And one half of the former women's tag team champions have been eliminated. And that means Tiffany White, although successful in her first tournament, is now fired from Ring the Bell Wrestling, the first woman to be fired here in the tournament. Of course, there always has to be one. Definitely don't think that's a reflection on Tiffany White by any means, but it looks like she will be heading back to the pro wrestling scene while K-Storm lives on to fight another day. We'll see her later on tonight. Match number 2 of the night. Hugging and kicking collide. Britt Baller and Sarah one-on-one here in the opening round. That's just happened to be the way that the cookies crumbled for this team. Sarah with a running clothesline to start the match. Britt Baller. We just talked about Tiffany White in the last match, how Tiffany is no stranger to these tournaments. Britt Baller, the second place runner-up in that B1 Climax. So this is not a new rodeo for her. Sarah went 0 for 6 in that tournament. Kind of had a long losing streak here in Ring the Bell until her and Britt were able to capture the tag titles from TPW, eventually losing them at Endgame to the second and third ranked Twisted Sisters. Here we go, Mike Fletcher Jr. in the house tonight. Says he has a hard time voting on this one, but I do think that some of you fans at home may have a vote. Who do you think is moving on to take on the world champ Paige Infernum in the quarterfinals? Will it be Britt Baller, or will it be the kind Sarah? Baller with a clothesline, but Sarah pops right back up, has her now. Uranagi. Plants are right there in the center of the ring, and a kick out at 1. Big forearm shot from Britt now. Sarah started off the first minute of this match in control. Britt Baller has since taken the lead in this dance. Nice. Oh, thought that was going to be a lethal combination. Instead, slams her right back down on her back. Kind of doubling up there. Now here we go. Irish whip. Sarah with a running uppercut. Here we go now. Sarah. Irish whip. Gonna duck under. Oh, gonna go behind. And a clothesline off the ropes. But Balor just kips right up. But right into a suplex. Hooks the leg. No. Beautiful float over. Suplex instead. And Sarah's gonna roll to the outside. Oh. Looks like Balor's telling her to get up. Oh my goodness, a beautiful second row plancha. Just laying out Sarah. There's that gymnast background of Balor coming into play here. Big knee to the jaw. You got to think these two women know each other so well, being the fact that they are former World Tag Team Champions here in the women's division. And a lot of people don't know who to pick on this one, but they could see a double count out here. Jeff the ref up to 7. And Sarah, oh, tiger suplex. Sarah gets back in the ring. But encouraging Britt to do the same. Not wanting to win by count out here. Oh no, Brittany has her. Spanish fly. 1, 2, no. The Spanish fly kick out at 2. Balor, wait a second. Sneaky small package from Sarah. 2 and a no. Kick out at 2. Sarah almost had her there. And there's the fisherman suplex. Sarah nearly had her at 2 there with that small package. Oh, I don't know what happened to Britt there. I think she tripped on something, but there we go. Hits the strike either way. Sarah was just taunting. That's not going to do her any good. Big neck breaker there from Balor. And now Brittany heading up to the top rope. We know what she does up here. Oh, Sarah, though, is able to dodge Sarah. Running. Nice chop block. Going to take out Sarah's legs from under her. She has her up. Fireman's carry. Spin around. Backpack. Stunner. And that could be it. Balor to the top rope. We've seen this before. There is the beautiful 720 moonsault. 2 and no. Sarah just rolls to the outside. After that 720 moonsault, we saw this earlier. Another corkscrew there. And no water in the pool for Brittany. Brittany just drops to the floor. Probably has no idea where she is. Could have given herself vertigo there. Oh no, Sarah now. Oh, stomping away at the arm. Gonna weaken that arm. Looking for that disarmer once they get back in the ring. Balor, you see her favoring that right hand. There it is. Butterfly, no counter. That butterfly suplex countered by Brittany. Now Britt with the right hand. Jumping on Prettier. Into the cover. Hook of the far leg. 2 and 3. Brittany advances. And that means that your second female competitor in Ring the Bell Wrestling, Sarah, has been fired. Take a look at that double moonsault and then the jumping on Prettier to pick up the 3. One more time. There it is. Yes, Britt Baller has moved on to the next round. We'll see what she's able to accomplish against the world champ. She's going to have an uphill battle against her. But Britt Baller is moving on to face Paige Infernum later on tonight. Let's see what happens in our next round of matches. Alrighty, folks, match number 3 is about to get underway here. Tiffany Love taking on Casey Joe in the bottom half of the preliminary brackets. Who do you guys think is going to win? Tiffany Love or Casey Joe? Feel free to vote in the comment section below. And a nice quick cover there from Tiffany Love. As this matchup gets underway, let's take a look at the bracket. As you can see above, Tiffany White's opponent, Kay Storm, will be facing Cora Reeves in a rematch from Endgame, as well as Britt Baller taking on the champ, Paige Infernum. And now we scroll down here. This matchup, Tiffany Love and Casey Joe, the winners, facing Rebecca Wicked. And then the Sultan and Mandy Estrella are going to meet right after this. See who will be taking on Eve Sparks as Casey now, the significant other of Mikey Lee. Congratulations to them as well. As Casey Joe gets a fast 2 count there, if anything. Gonna stomp a mud hole into the chest of Tiffany Love. Now here we go. A dominable stretch. Classic submission hold here. And, oh, wait a sec. Love going up and a nice head scissor takedown. She's able to use her speed advantage here against Casey Joe. You're going to love the Irish whip in. A nice running kick. Kind of knocked her silly there. You saw Casey trying to find her bearings after that kick. Here we go. Joe flips her around. Has her up. Snake eyes onto the top rope. Jeff the ref in perfect position. 2. Love kicks out at 2. And stomping a mud hole again. You love to see the tenacity out of Casey Joe. And here we go. Oh, wait a second. Counter there from Love. Gringo Killer connects perfectly. And an elbow right to the face. And I think trying to break the nose there, Casey Joe, going to make it hard to breathe, hard to see. With all that blood. But instead, Love now trying to dissect the right arm. Oh, wait a sec. Joe has her up. Electric chair. No, Tiffany with a counter. Tiffany now scoots behind. She's going to get a running start here. Nice net backbreaker. Love in complete control right now. She's setting up for here. Has her hook. Sharpshooter. No. Makes the extra rotation. She's going for a stomp. The Tiffany Love goes for the stomp there. I think she might have knocked Casey out. Has her up. Big rock bottom into an Anaconda Vice. Could this be the end? Casey Joe seems to be fading away. I still think she was knocked silly, knocked cold from that other maneuver there. No! Wait a sec, a little bit of life left in the Illinois native. Here we go, Irish whip, big drop kick connects. Oh, Casey now setting it up. She going for it here. Super! Spinning kick to the side of the head and a kick out at 2. You know, Casey Joe with that Kung Fu background. Used to go on the indies by Kung Fu Casey Joe. Oh, no water in the pool. Is Tiffany Love going to steal a pin there? No. It's going to take a lot more than just rolling out of the way to take Casey Joe down. That's for sure. Here we go. Big kick. Another kick. Huge drop kick. We saw this earlier. She's going to go for that stomp again. Yep. Pulls her up. Big stomp to the back of the head. That's got to be it. 1, 2, 3. Tiffany Love moves on to the second round. Moves on to the quarterfinals. And one half of TPW is going to be staying alive here in the tournament, but that unfortunately means that Casey Joe has been fired from Ring the Bell Wrestling. Yet not a lot of happy people in the crowd. Casey Joe starting to get over with the crowd. But of course, going up against one of the longest reigning women's tag champions in the history of this company, it's definitely going to be an uphill battle for Casey. Either way, your winner, Tiffany Love. As we will pencil her name into the next part of the tournament. And let's get on to our final preliminary matchup to get us all set for the quarterfinals. Alrighty folks, it is game time. Mandy Estrella, one-on-one with the Sultan. Where the winner of this match moves on to the quarterfinals. Here we go, folks. The Sultan now starting this match off. Big Irish for big kick there. Beautifully placed kick into the cover, though. The Sultan hooks the leg. The Sultan, the winner of the Women's Royal Rumble match earlier on this year. Now, the Sultan, and of course, the Sultan was not able to get the job done against Paige Infernum. In order to get her revenge, she's going to have to go all the way in this tournament, since Paige is on the other side of the bracket. There we go, Mandy though with the counter. Big elbow drop to the, essentially the elbow of the Sultan. There you go, spin around. Big forearm shot from Mandy. Since debuting in the Rumble, Mandy's had a huge following join her. And she has picked up a good amount of victories since her time joining us. And, of course, unable to get it done alongside Casey Joe, her tag team partner at Endgame. Let's hope that she does not meet her tag partner's same fate here tonight. As she goes one-on-one with the Sultan. There you go, hook at the cover and the far leg, and that's only going to be one. Mandy going back to the arm again. You can partially take out some of the power if you can minimize that what the arm can do. Lumbar check out of nowhere. Eight to the cover. 2. No. Mandy hit that lumbar check. Something that, oh, wait a sec. Has her up. Powerbomb position and into both of the knees. 1, 2. No way. Oh, kick out at 2. That's about to be the fastest first round matchup of both either the men's or the women's side. If Estrella could have gotten the job done there. She could have won that match in under 3 minutes. If the Sultan would have been able to stay down. If she could have kept the Sultan down, rather. Estrella trying to get the fans on her side here. Oh, wait a sec. Running basement dropkick. And now the Sultan trying to pose. Came at a terrible time when she has zero momentum. Estrella now picking her apart. The dissection of the Sultan. Goes around the world with those stomps. And that's going to be it. I think Estrella just knocked out the Sultan with that final stomp. There's that lumbar check that we saw. Into the power bomb with the double knees. And boom, right there. That stomp has ended the career of the Sultan. Estrella moves on to the second round. As she takes on one half of the Twisted Sisters. And let's take a look at how this bracket is going to look up here. Yes, Estrella and Sparks, as well as Love versus Wicked here in the bottom bracket. And of course, Cora Reeves. In our next matchup, we'll be taking on K-Storm, and your main event will be Britt Baller against the world champ, Paige Inferno. Alrighty, folks. The quarterfinals has begun. K-Storm, Cora Reeves, one-on-one. The winner moves on to the semifinals. A quick kick out there. Guys, feel free to vote in the chat over to your right on who you think is walking away and moving to the semifinals. Is it going to be K-Storm or Cora Reeves? It's time to find out. Kay's already had one match today. She's already pretty warm. Defeated Tiffany White in what could have been described as an upset victory. The lowest ranked participant in this tournament. Still in the game. And for those of you asking at home, that the title does not change hands throughout the tournament. That the champions are allowed to put their titles on the line, but they will be, if it's up to them, they will leave with their belts. Which means that Paige Inferno can go and defend that title anywhere, unless she chooses to defend it in the tournament. All of these matches are for contracts and livelihoods, not for championships. However, the titles did play a significant role in the seeding. Here we go, spin her around. Big clothesline from Cora Reeves. K-Storm going to dump to the outside. Cora, though, over the top rope. Beautiful diving maneuver there. There you go. Cora now with the counter. You see, the perks. K-Storm is already warm. She already had her first matchup. Which means she doesn't have to warm up as much. However, she did receive a good amount of damage from Tiffany White. Cora Reeves, although completely healthy, it's like, you know, when you start out working out, you're not right out of the gate. It's going to take her a second to warm up. Which I know, from what you see right now, it looks like she's doing just fine for herself. There you go, Cora now dumping her on the ground. Jeff the ref up to 7 almost. She's going to throw her into the barricade. Oh, we're up to 8. But Cora breaks up the count. Does not want to win like this. K-Storm, though, pops back up. Cora Reeves doesn't care. The big boot there to the stomach. Big knee there to the stomach as well. Into the cover, hook at the far leg. 2, and no. Reeves now has her up. Gonna get the running. Oh, dodges the Superman punch. And there it is. The Eye of the Storm lands again, and a kick out at 2. The Eye of the Storm unable to put her away. Oh, there it is. Storm Drain. Okay, Storm. Gonna end it here. Going for a second. There it is. A second Eye of the Storm. Into the cover. Hook at the far leg. 2. And no! Reeves kicks out of 2. Eye of the Storms. I don't know how she does it. Somehow, Cora Reeves still in this matchup. Big neck breaker from Storm. Center up here. Big knee to the back of the head as well. Storm going up to the top rope. Let's see what this can produce. Big diving elbow. Cora, though, gets out of the way. Pushes her off. Big scissor kick. And he's going to get that running start. Big Obama Yang. 1, 2. No. Could have sworn that Obama Yang was going to be the end of it. But Storm kicks out. And now it's time for a comeback here. Oh. Gonna catch it. Sweep the leg. Storm in control. No, Reeves in control, rather. Oh, has her up. Face plant. And then has her one more time. Backing up. One more. Obama Yang! 1, 2, 3. Cora Reeves advances to the Final 4. Unbelievable match from these two. The Obama Yang connects, and it is all over. Take a look at that face plant, and then one more Obama Yang to send Cora Reeves to the semifinals. And what was a huge revisiting of this rivalry after Endgame. Exciting to see Cora Reeves coming ahead and moving on to the Final 4. Alrighty, folks. Quarterfinals continues. Eve Sparks, Mandy Estrella, one-on-one to move on to the semifinals. And here we go, folks. Life continues here. Who do you think is going to win this matchup? Eve Sparks or Mandy Estrella? Please feel free to vote in the comment section to the right of your screen. Excusez-moi, s'il vous plaît. Here you go. Mandy has the beginning. She has the advantage from the beginning. Nice fisherman suplex. Mandy, of course, winning her first round matchup. Trying to keep all the momentum going on her side. Eve Sparks, one half of the women's tag team champions. Looking to get something going here. We saw Cora Reeves in the last match. Able to fight through that first match. Rust. And now let's see if Eve Sparks can do the same with a beautiful back suplex with that trapped leg. Mandy rolls to the outside. Sparks up to the top rope. She's going to go dive. Big clothesline from the top. Connects. Oh, both women, speaking of connecting, do not connect with their desired running strikes. Eve Sparks connects with the steel steps. Ooh, sheesh. Mandy just chucking her into the barricade. And I have been told that the champ, Paige Infernum, has entered the arena for her main event match. It's a good thing I didn't get 2K24. And here we go. Eve Sparks now. Irish whip from the Northern Irish lad into the barricade. Sparks at 7. Gonna get back in the ring. Looking for a count out here. Here you go. Sparks now. Oh, wait a sec. Up and over. Now Mandy going up to the top rope. Flipping around. Oh. Here we go. Big drop toe hold here into the knee bar. Mandy now trying to grab the bottom rope. But no, she's going to be able to power out. I do have to say that based on just the matchups, I think Mandy would have the advantage here. However, fresh off her first matchup not more than 10 minutes ago, maybe a little bit more difficult. Mandy now running across the ring and a spear to the gut. And here she goes. Big takedown. Modified bottom corner powerbomb. What is she going for here? Oh, sheesh. Trying to rip the legs off of Eve. Eve somehow pops up and it's a nice desperation almost. Oh, wait a sec. Eve now asking her politely to get up. Another jumping tomahawk from the top. And sends her to the outside. But no, Mandy getting right back in. She's not staying down for anyone. Eve now has her. Modified disarmer, there it is. But no, Estrella able to escape out the back. Pulls her arm out of harm's way. Mandy now, big right hand. Has her up in the torture rack. Oh, there it is. Right to the back. 1, 2, and no. Sparks kicks out at 2. Nope, we saw this before. This is how Mandy ended the first match. Big power bomb to the knees. Into the cover. 1, 2. No! Well, Sparks just ate that. Now has her tiger suplex. Into the cover. 1, 2, and no. Sparks just ate that power bomb. And now into the salt of the earth armbar. Oh, has her here. We'll see Eve getting punched in the gut. Mandy starting to come back. Big right hand, big chop. Gonna get her up. Big clubbing forearm shot as well. There it is, a series of curb stomps. Which women is gonna pull out and win this matchup? Who's gonna pull off the victory? Mandy now picking her up. Big running clothesline miss. Big German suplex instead. Mandy connects with a spear on the floor. Look at that, the most boring move in the game. Try not to fall asleep, everyone. Here we go, Mandy now throwing her back in the ring. Estrella, El Paso Estrella. Setting up for something here. It's going to look like a second power bomb into the knees. That could be it. 2 and 3. Mandy has moved on to the semifinals. And that means Eve Sparks has been fired. Bet not many of you were thinking that one was going to happen. Hopefully her tag team partner will be up next. We'll see if she suffers the same fate as Eve. But for now, your winner, moving on to the semis, Mandy Estrella. Alrighty, folks, game time. Match number 7 of the night, the third quarterfinal matchup. Tiffany Love, Rebecca Wicked. Winner moves on to face Mandy Estrella in the semifinals. Wicked Love. Wicked pissa of a match. That's for sure. And of course our main event coming up right after this. But first, who's going to be moving on to the next round? Rebecca Wicked. I mean, you have to think, a one-on-one competition has had the number of nearly every woman in this company. Went on an early 6-match win streak. Of course, losing that win streak to Britt Baller in the semifinals of the B1 Climax. But Rebecca Wicked has had some crazy, really hasn't lost much since. Of course, now one half of the women's tag team champions. Tiffany Love, though, come back with a clothesline. One of the longest reigning tag champs is Tiffany Love. Nope, has her up. Gory special, it looks like. No, gonna counter. Weapon X. Or Weapon Wicked. Yes, I guess you could say that she now holds both belts. It'll be very interesting. We never figured out what would happen if one half of the tag champs was the final contracted member. Would she be able to defend both belts? If both members lose, they can obviously defend those belts forever. Oh, nice kick there from Love. Right on the jaw. But no, it's a great question. I mean, obviously, Rebecca Wicked is representing both of the tag team champions at this stage in the game. Oh, wait a sec. Nice little kick. Oh, pump knee into the Poison Rana. That's the move that won her the belts. That's the move that won her tag team the championships at Endgame, and that's going to be a kick out at 2. Wicked, all the momentum in this planet right now. Has her up. The Wicked Kiss of Death. Into the cover. Jeff the Ref in perfect position. And that is it. In the shortest match of the tournament, Rebecca Wicked moves on to the semifinals. Unbelievable. No music. Clap, 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 clap. Rebecca Wicked in just over 2 minutes is your semi-finalist.
Here is your winner, the Superstar.
Yes, congratulations to Rebecca Wicked for a unbelievably fast victory. It looks like we might all be able to beat the traffic tonight, but we do have one more match, your main event, coming up next. Here we go. It's main event time here in Ring the Bell Wrestling. Quarterfinal matchup. Paige Infernum against Britt Baller. The winner stays alive. Will it be the champ or will it be Baller? That's the real question there. Paige off to a strong start. There we go. Big knees to the back. Nice maneuver there. Huge right hands there from Paige. Paige trying to get the upper hand right away. Not letting go. Britt obviously has had a match already, defeating her tag team partner Sarah in her opening round matchup. Now moving on to the quarterfinals, and Paige really not letting her foot off the gas. Sheesh. Just keeps on going here. And yes, the lawyer of all of the Manus party has reminded me again that if Britt loses this matchup, she is not fired. She is just a free agent. Although I will probably say that she was fired because it makes me feel better. Just like I said about Bobby. No regrets. There we go. Pop-up powerbomb there from the champ. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. No, I want to avoid legal trouble, so I'll probably just avoid that. As stupid as it is. Paige, although tweeting earlier about how if Brittany, whether or not she's a free agent or fired or yada yada yada, she will be put in a pine box tonight. And you know, in most other industries, that's a threat that can lead you straight to the authorities. Only in pro wrestling is that doing your job well. Nice! Brainbuster there onto the kneecap. Paige, double knee first. Here we go. Paige now Irish whip. Brittany has not got... Oh, there it is. Finally, I was going to say Brittany has not gotten a single move off. And as soon as she does, Paige just throws her right back into the turnbuckle. Right where she left off with her. Oh no, bro. Brittany though gets a strike. Able to come back. Nice kick to the gut. Balor trying to get something going here. Paige is dazed. There we go. Jumping on Prettier. Into the cover. This is what won her match against Sarah earlier. No. Kick out at 2. Ooh, Paige though catches. Oh no. She caught that chop into a DDT. The package DDT from Paige. And it looks like the Cult of Light maybe walking away with this 1, 2, and no! Balor kicks out at 2. She's not going down without a fight, that's for sure. Paige setting up for something. Big spear to the outside. And of course, the last remaining member of the Cult of Light, Paige Infernum, after John Woods and Pee Wee Finch were eliminated and fired last week, and Shao, of course, dropping out. You know, Shao, of course, leaving on his own terms. That leaves Paige as the only member. Here we go, Paige now powerbomb. Driving her with all of her might into the mat. Paige says she is going to be keeping John and the rest of them in spirit as she goes throughout this women's tournament. Here we go, Balor now. Double moonsault! Lands perfectly on the champ. 2. No. That was way too close. I thought Britt had that one for a second there. Brittany just getting a little breather. Just getting a running start and a nice cannonball into the bottom corner. Brittany now going back up to the top. Is she going for a second double moonsault? No, she misses! Oh my god, Paige rolls out of the way at the last second. Oh no. Oh, the punt. That's it. She just knocked her out. That's it. Paige Inferno moves on to the semifinals. Take a look at that jumping unprettier. Beautiful move. The package DDT. We saw the double moonsault. And then right here, the double moonsault. Paige, boom, right there. Moves out of the way and hits the punt kick to end the match. And Paige Inferno is in the semifinals. And yes, that means that Britt Battler is a free agent elsewhere. Your winner, and moving on to the semis, is Paige Inferno. Let's take a look at the bracket one more time before we leave. As you can see here, Paige Inferno moving on will be taking on Cora Reeves in the first semifinals match. And you'll have Rebecca Wicked taking on Mandy Estrella in the second semifinals match. Of course, those four women, the two winners, will meet in the finals. And what a show that will be. Before we leave, I did promise you guys a second look at the men's bracket here. What we will see on our next show. Opening up 2 o'clock. Starting out right at the gate. You're going to want to be here. It's going to be Manus versus Dr. Wombo. Dr. Wombo going to try to play spoiler against the World Triple Crown Champ. Dan Masters, Jason D. Davis, Morgan Wolf, and Oliver Bisping. And you can see the history in there. The spoiler, Damian Beretta taking on Jaden Kijudo. J Money Charleston taking on Dom. And L.A. Mike taking on the Don, Alexander Vachon, Lee Killstar, and El Mystico going one-on-one. And then the U.S. champ Adam White taking on MFJ all day. And yes, that is 8 huge matches coming up next week here on Ring the Bell Wrestling. To everybody who has been released tonight, we do wish you the best in your future endeavors. But to the 4 of you who remain, we'll see you at the finale. Folks, thank you for watching, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday.